So check out number 7. So we have a negative in front, so we definitely want to get that factored out. So I'm going to put a negative in front and see what the GCF is. So I'm going to check what goes into 6, 21, and 168. So the smaller number 6 is 2 and 3, right? So does 2 doesn't go into 21, so that's not going to work, right? Because 21's odd. But I do see that 3 goes in, right? 3 goes in 7 times. And so now I just need to check, does 3 go into 168? And 168 divided by 3 is 56. So that works. So 3 is our greatest common factor, right? Since there's nothing else in 6, that means there's nothing more that can go in, right? Since 2 didn't work. Just the 3. So now we put our leftovers back inside. So remember, we're going to divide. And this is something you don't have to write down, but just do mentally. Or you can write it down. So negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. Bring down the a squared. 21 divided by negative 3 is negative 7. Bring down the ab. And negative 168 divided by negative 3 is positive 56. And then we bring down the b squared. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2 times 56, a times c. And that gets us 112. And so we're going to find numbers we can multiply to get 112 that we can add to get 7, right? So I'm going to start with 2 and 256. That doesn't give me that much of a head start, but it gives me a little bit. So I want to get these numbers closer together to add them to get 7, right? And so check, does 3 go into 112? Nope. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. 3 doesn't go into 4, so that means 3 doesn't go into 112. 4 does go in. 112 divided by 4 is 28. So then we check 5. 5 is not going to work because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. 6, nope. If 3 doesn't go in, 6 won't go in. 7 is going to work. 112 divided by 7 is going to be, let's see, 16. And by the way, I keep forgetting I didn't check to add here. 28 plus 4 is 32, so that's not going to work. 7 plus 16 is 23, so we need 7, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to keep going. So does 8 go into 112? Yes, it does. Goes in 14 times. 14 plus 8 is not 7, but we are getting closer. We're at 22 now. 9's not going to go in. 10's not going to go in. 11 doesn't work if you try it on your calculator and divide. 12 isn't going to work. 13 doesn't work. And now we're back to the other side of our list, right? So that's our whole list, except for 1 and 112, right? But remember that would even get us a bigger sum if we added those together. And so when you exhaust your list, that means you're done, right? Now here's something that I want you to be careful with. This is not a prime situation because this is a prime, right? What's inside there, but we did factor out the GCF. So you don't say prime because this we were able to factor that, right? This had another factor that was bigger than 1 that went in, right? And so it's not prime, but the original is not prime, but what's inside there is prime. So you can't go any further. So you just stop there. Okay. All right. So that's our answer. So sometimes that'll happen where you factor out a GCF, but then what's inside can't be factored out anymore.